Dear students, I would like to teach the mammalian histology class TYBSc semester 3rd course number ZY232 chapter number 1st the tissues and topic is introduction of tissues. Now first we will see the syllabus. Now first chapter introduction, definition and scope. Second chapter tissues. In that tissues, definition, review of tissues, location, structure and functions of various type of tissues. These tissues are included in your syllabus, that is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, nervous tissue and muscular tissue. Third chapter, histological study of different type of organs. Now first is skin, second one tooth, third one tongue, number fourth alimentary canal, number fifth glands, they are associated with digestive system, number sixth respiratory organs, seventh blood vessels, eighth kidney, ninth reproductive organs. Chapter number 4, histological structure of different type of endocrine glands. The glands included pituitary gland, thyroid gland and adrenal gland. Now first introduction. Now what is about the histology? Histology is the study of microscopic anatomy of cells and tissues. Every cell or tissues type is unique based on many functions of organisms they are carried out. Histology uses advanced imaging techniques to analyze and identify the tissues and structures present. Both light microscopy and specialized various systems, that is electron microscopy, used to visualize the very minute or tiny structure present, specially prepared the tissue samples. Histology of different tissues can be used to identify unknown tissues, provide clues to the functions of tissues or cells, even identify the disease in the cells of organisms. All living organisms which consist of minute elements. Now these elements are called as cells. Now these cells are smallest structural and functional unit of body, and their properties are growth, reproduction, metabolism and irritability. They are commonly associated with life. Each multicellular organisms, their life starts from single cell. Means fertilized ovum, that is called as a zygote. It is formed by fusion of haploid male gamete and haploid female gamete to form the zygote. And the process of proliferation that will be gives rise to the adult body. At first, the cells of these developing embryos, all they are similar in shape, structure, but later they are differentiated into group of specialized cells, differing from other because of their structure as well as the functions. This specialized group of cells form the tissues of adult body. At every early period of cells, embryos become separated from each other because formation of intercellular substance, which may be results of cellular secretion or their modification of cellular substances. In some tissues, this intracellular substance occur in a greater proportion. Therefore, adult body is composed of various cells, intracellular material and all the elements they are related to that body and they form normally functioning of this machine. The word histology derived from Greek word that is a histos. Histos means tissues and logia. Logia means knowledge. Therefore, histology actually it means knowledge of tissues or study of tissues and formation of organs by different tissues. But since tissues are composed of cells and their products, a knowledge of structure and activities or functions of the cells must necessary for study of histology. Therefore, definition of histology is the branch of biology which deals with study of microscopic structure of tissues and organs with their functions. It is studied with the aid of microscope, structure of tissues, organs, then actually they are called as a microscopic anatomy. Histology has intimate relations with various disciplines like physiology, biochemistry, anatomy and pathology. Now this usefulness of histology, the knowledge of histology is useful for various purposes, like first one is to understand formation of organs, second one to find the correlation between structure and function of organ. Third, knowledge of this particular histology, it is essential to understand of the altered structures seen in cells, tissues as well as in various conditions of disease. This helps in diagnosis of many diseases. Now this histology, most of the scientists use the procedures developed by histology during the course of their studies. While histology is broad field, each researcher typically understand the basic histology of organism. They working on these different parts. Botanist might not understand the human kidney, but plant tissues would be relatively familiar. The practices of histology have extended every field in the science because how useful they are in preparing or visualizing the tissues. Now starting with simple observations by using light microscopy, histology has evolved hundreds of different techniques and procedure for staining, observing the cells. Most of these simple stain by allowing specialized staining material to wash the cells on slide. The stains are formulated, they only stick the certain parts of the cell such as DNA. When stain is washed away the water, only DNA or other targeted material remains stained. This allows better or more advanced viewing of different processes. Now another technique, that is a sectioning. It is useful to many fields to identify internal components of the cells. They used in a conjunction with staining. Then this technique involve fixing the cell solid material so sections can be cut off. At simplest level, this can be done with extremely sharp knife and other applications. Methods have been invented by replacing cytoplasm with plastic epoxy. Then cutting through this hardened plastic. This method preserves the integrity of internal components of the cells. Similarly, cells can be frozen and fractured apart. Now this reveals that internal components of the cells without damaging them. These methods is used new electron microscopy have significant advances in histology in imaging general part. The above image or different type of images results to freeze fracture techniques employed with electron microscope. Histologists are scientists that specialized in identification of various tissues and cells. Some innovations of microscope, histology has been field in science. This field expanded rapidly. and histology of most organisms they understood. Histology used number of professional fields from lab analysts to medical professionals. Histologists are also used by some law that will be helpful for solve some crimes. Now the histology degrees can be anything from histology certificate program, training to be histology technicians, or to masters or doctorate degrees in histology. Histology technicians work in lab setting, processing samples from hospital, clinic or research centers. And technicians get to process samples and create slides and do lab work involved in staining and visualizing structures. Identifying the structure and diagnosing disease is taught in higher level programs. Then many medical technology companies, pharmaceutical companies and other companies required to test their products need trained histologists. Much of the research done products to understand their potential for doing harm is done by the laboratory organisms. Now as mentioned, these various criteria, many professionals simply need understanding the histology to do. The variety of fields using histology is expanding. Now histologists are needed to understand complex plant diseases like pine beetle fungus that is currently infesting the Rocky Mountain pines. Other are needed to understand domesticated plants and animals and many ailments and diseases they can affect them. Then histology is a broad or complex field which offers the opportunity for motivated the students. Now then, techniques in histology. What is about tools and methods of study of histology? Now there is a tremendous advancement in the field of histology. Variety of sophisticated instruments and techniques have been used to successfully for study of histology. The most important tool for studying histology is the microscope, which make invisible object visible. There are two types of microscopes, one using light rays that are called as a light microscope and other using electron beams called as electron microscopes. Electron microscope gives several times greater magnification than light microscope. Now for light microscopic observation, cells and tissues are either examined in living condition or dead condition. Structural details of these animal tissues and organs that will be studied by using of various methods, singly or combinations. Now then, examination in living cells and tissues without any chemical treatment. Now first is a fresh, uncolored. For this purpose, little bits of tissues or drops of blood taken for smear or film on the glass slide and then examined under the microscope. Then saline solution used for to keeping the solution moist and physiological state. Now second, transparent chamber method. Now in this method, holes made in rabbit's ear and covered with glass disc. Through the glass, we can see the growth of blood vessels and nerves directly under the microscope. Now next, tissue culture. The cells and tissues can be removed from animal and then grown in a culture medium under the aseptic condition. Then cultured cells then examined. Number 4, organ culture. In this method, instead of cells or tissues, a part of organ is cultured, such as limbers from embryo can be cultured in culture medium and then they are examined. Now next, now B, examination of living cells after the chemical treatment. In that first, supravital staining. The living cells or tissues can be stained by adding a dye on a slide, and dye does not kill these cells and the cells can be examined under the microscope. Janus green is commonly used supravital stain and that will be used for staining of mitochondria. Then second, vital staining. In this method also the stain or dye used do not kill the cells. The dye can be administered by using the injection or through the food material. After some time, cells or tissues removed from the animal body and then examined under the microscope. Now third is a cell fractionations and centrifugation. Cell organelles can be separated into layers of different specific gravity. Because of that process, homogenization of the cells in a homogenizer, and the homogenate is centrifuged in sucrose solution, and after centrifugation, cell organelles of different species gravity get arranged into different layers. After these desired organelles such as nuclei, then mitochondria can be separated, and which are called as fractions. Now then, next, this examination of killed cells and tissues. Now in that, first, macerations. Now in maceration, in this method, the tissue is kept in a strong or dilute acid and intercellular substance removed. Due to this treatment, individual cell or tissues can be isolated. Second, corrosion. Now tissues are treated with strong alkaline solution so that soft parts are dissolved and calcareous parts are maintained. Now then third, radioautography. In this technique, radioactive precursors is applied to tissue for determination of its location in cells and tissues. These substances are called as labeled substances. The commonly used substances are carbon, hydrogen, then lithium or iodine. They are visible in both light and electron microscopes. Number fourth, histochemical methods. Certain substances in tissues and cells have special affinity for certain chemical substances as well as some dyes or stains. Now these affinities are studied in a histochemical method, and this method is used locating the glycogen, ascorbic acid, lipid, steroids and enzymes. Number fifth, that is a historadiography. When X-rays are used for the photographing the tissues for identify the elements, and that process is called as a historadiography. Number 6, ultraviolet spectrophotometry, and the pressure of this nucleic acid RNA as well as DNA detected by UV rays. When sections of these tissues are photographed with UV rays, these acids absorb the rays, results dark spots in that particular photograph, and that will indicate the presence of nucleic acid. Next, immunohistochemical method. In this method, antigen or foreign body or antibody reaction is carried in presence of fluorescent dye, and it is useful for identifying some substances in the cells. Now, thank you.